next guest plays one of my favorite inmates on Netflix. Hugely successful show, Orange is the New Black. Please welcome Laura Prepon. Did you bring your rosebud salve out here with you?
I'm having some allergy situations, so just in case during the break, I might have to reapply my rosebud.
I love that she just brought lip balm out here. It's perfect.
I have
idea.
like an allergy situation going on right now. I don't know what's happening.
It's the good stuff, though. I like that stuff.
Yeah, I gotta look out for, you know.
I got more of those cans laying around.
I have like 20 of these at my house.
Do you have the tubes, too?
No, I don't have the tubes.
I had to get the tubes, because the cans, if they get oily, I'm like...
I know, and that's the problem, because when it gets hot, it melts, but,
but it's
this
so
thing
good.
that my friend and I do is you can just open it and you go like that, and there's no germs or anything in it, because you just stick your face in it.
I get it.
And not your fingers. That's a little trick, You know, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm seriously gonna be doing that.
It's a great trick.
No one can use my rosebud salve. Let's be clear about that. Okay, so rosebud salve is one thing we have in common.
Yes.
Jersey is another.
I know. Yeah, thank you.
Our moms are teachers.
Yes.
Another.
Yeah. And you have a motorcycle.
I do.
I have a motorcycle too.
I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you.
Kindred spirits.
That's what it is. We got that X gene in it.
Yeah, kindred spirits.
Do you love riding?
I do. I really do. I mean, half of the year I live in New York now. I don't ride in New York because it's a little terrifying. But
cold and snowy.
Yes, exactly. That's a problem.
That's
definitely a problem. But yeah, I love it. It just, you can kind of clear your head. And
yes, absolutely.
It helps when we work a lot to kind of like have something that really makes us be able to chill out.
That is the same vibe that I get. I hear you also pretty handy around the kitchen.
Yeah,
I am. Cooking skills?
Well, my mom is like this eccentric gourmet chef. She's crazy, you guys, but in an amazing way.
That sounds cool.
I never grew up with any rules. Like, we literally taught ourselves pretty much everything, and I would walk into the kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And, because we didn't have a bedtime, she was like, whatever. And she would have a duck on the counter with a bicycle pump pumping air into a duck, because her phase at that time was making Peking duck. So she was like pumping air into this duck, and then the next day there'd be a hanger going through its eyes, hooked to her closet door with a fan blowing on it. And because you know how
let's be clear. I don't...
Because that's how the skin gets crispy.
You never been to Chinatown before? So there's a duck hanging in every window in Chinatown.
So it was like Chinatown in my mother's bedroom.
Crazy. Look at her face. She's mortified.
I know. And also, like, she would, she would be like, practicing her pina colada recipes from scratch. And I'd be 13, and we're all like taste testing it. And she wasn't trying to get us like drunk, she just, she treated us like her friends. So she was like, okay, Laura, what do you think about this recipe? And I'm like, it's good, Mom, give me a little refill, but
so how is
very
that?
Unorthodox.
You got the mom who didn't give you any rules, who let you try a little pina colada at 13.
Totally.
Or younger, right? Like, pick your bedtime. How did that translate into, going on these TV schedules, because then you did that 70s show.
Yeah.
Wonderful show.
Thank you.
I tell you.
Thank you, guys.
Big hit in my household.
Thank you.
And now Orange is the New Black. I mean, the schedules are pretty sort of regimented. Was it difficult to sort of just get to places? Did you get to school on time?
No,
or did
never.
you have to were you just responsible? Like, no? It's
weird. Like, I honestly think that when you have nothing to rebel against, you're kind of more responsible for some reason, you know? And what's funny is, when I first started working when I was 15, and I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and my eldest sister suggested I maybe think about modeling, which was so not my thing. But I wanted to do it, and I got signed right away, and my mom was like, go to Milan. So I moved to Italy by myself when I was 15, and I lived there for a year.
Wow.
And then I lived in Paris and London, and I was like broke. There was like roaches everywhere. And I would call my mom, I'm like, there's roaches everywhere. She's like, sleep with the lights on. They don't like the light. And I'm like, what do you mean? Sleep with the lights on.
Okay, I love your mother. She's like, no, you're not coming home. Just sleep with the lights on.
Sleep with the lights on. Didn't I teach you anything? But thank God she was the way she was, or else I wouldn't be where I am now without that kind of trust in us and
Right.
and leniency. It was pretty
Well,
incredible.
that's pretty incredible to kind of be in all these in Europe on your own, basically, and then right into that '70s show.
Thank God they spoke English on 70 show. I'm like, okay, when I moved back from Europe and I booked the show, I'm like, they speak English. I'll move to LA. I don't care.
needed your home country a little bit.
Seriously.
Needed to come home, and which
Seriously.
I'm glad you did because we got you
Thank
back.
you.
And you're so talented,
Thank
so
you.
warm, and you're so funny. Like everything.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, seriously, you made us laugh for years. Tell me about this family tradition of yours, which I love. Your family sounds like the family that I want to
They're
come
the
to your house at
best.
the holidays. All of this sounds like good times.
Well, we're Irish and Russian. I mean, we know how to
You
party.
cannot go harder. You can't go harder than Irish and Russian, so
Yeah.
I definitely want to come hang out at your house.
Please do. You're totally invited.
It's my birthday is a day after St. Patrick's Day, so I barely.
There you go. Pisces, there you go.
Pisces, day after St.
Happy
Pat-
birthday.
And Irish in my family.
Yeah.
In my lineage. Oh boy. So I hear you guys rock out to meatloaf at your parties.
Oh my God, yeah. It's a family tradition ever since I can remember. No matter if it's a wedding or a holiday gathering or whatever it is, everybody in my family knows that at some point during the night, Paradise by the Dashboard Light will be played. And all of the guys line up and all of the girls line up, and we have like a rehearsed performance. And at my sister's wedding, the groom literally, during the thing with the broadcaster, the girls are lined up and the guys lined up, and he ran down the middle and slid on his knees to her feet. And she's like, stop right there, like the whole thing. And it was like epic. It was epic. But he like ran and like slid into home, and she's like stops him. It's so, my family they're amazing.
You once dated somebody and they had to learn this song before
Yes.
they could even date you? Like, this is so ingrained in the tradition.
Yeah, he was coming to my sister's wedding, and I'm like, listen. I'm like, this is the one thing you really need to know. And he like bought the song, and he was like going over and over. Like, he was like, knew all the words. And then during the wedding, he was totally in it and like dancing and doing the whole thing. And
I love that.
Yeah.
It's dedication. You have to be dedicated to
he
the
was
mission.
dedicated, yeah. It was
We're going to
great.
tell everybody what Orange is the New Black is about for people who haven't seen it, though.
Basically, it's based on a true story about this woman named Piper Kerman who when she was in her early 20s, she got involved in this, she fell in love with this woman who made her one of her drug mules and got her involved in this drug ring. And they had this really kind of tumultuous relationship, and 10 years later, she's like living this socialite life in Park Slope, Brooklyn, and finds out that everybody involved in the drug ring has to go to prison and serve time. And she goes there and realizes that I play the manipulative drug smuggling lesbian, by the way. I'm the one who gets her involved in the drug ring.
That's a heck of a role.
Yeah, it's
It's a good
amazing.
role.
And then it's basically her life in prison.
Okay, now you can tell us everything that's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny. People always we're like, oh man, we're not allowed to say anything. But now you guys can, watch season 2 and check it out.
Of course we will.
Yeah.
Of course we'll watch season 2. It's such a wonderful cast of women
They're
that you
amazing,
get to work
right?
with. And I've had the great opportunity of doing a couple movies where it's been a lot of females in the cast, like Beauty Shopper, Still Married.
Right.
But you guys get to do this every day. What is that like, working with all these wonderful women?
It's pretty amazing. I grew up hanging out with guys. And when I got this show, they were like, what are you gonna do around all those women? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But they truly are so amazing. And this show, nothing is taboo for Genji. She's the creator of the show, and it's so wonderful and amazing. And we really do grow so much as actresses and get pushed out of our comfort zone. And the fact that we completely trust our co-stars, like I trust these women so much, we're able to like feel comfortable and safe to really go there and push ourselves as actresses.
I think not only do you get to go there as actresses, but you guys hang out while you're not working. You shoot at a female, like at a whole prison, or do you shoot at like, what kind of building is this?
God, girl, we shoot at an abandoned children's psychiatric hospital, which is, it looks great on camera, but it is not cute. And then they built our prison in Queens, but a lot of the exterior stuff, and my character works in the laundry, that we shoot at the psych ward.
Don't we have a picture of her playing and messing around? Let me see that picture.
Oh my God, that's me in the dryer.
This is how close they've gotten.
I mean,
you said you completely had to trust each other. That's trust.
That is trust.
That is trust.
That is trust. And when you're shooting in these bleak environments, it's like we have to keep levity, you know what I mean? So in between takes, all the girls are dancing and singing, and like, what's funny is I'm a terrible singer, but whatever, karaoke's so fun. We actually blew the speakers out of my house. I have a karaoke machine.
Thank you so much for being here. It is such a pleasure. Let me know when it's karaoke night so I can warm